Hey guys, what's going on? Just want to thank everybody for all the support I've been getting recently on all my videos, posting on Reddit, Twitter, here on YouTube, all that kind of stuff. And just want to say thank you and appreciate it. And we'll go over the defense for Clubhouse. Best of the four sites is definitely the basement. We'll go over that first. Essential operators should probably be smoking. I would say bandit down here. Mute's good, rook's good. Pick a lot of stuff. Jaeger's always a good pick. So we'll take smoke for now. Pick church arsenal room. And we'll go over reinforcements right away. So 1 here, 2 here, 3 here. 4th one over here. The 5th one on pulse wall. And then there's 2 at the end of the construction tunnel. We'll go walk down there, why not? I wanted to have somebody with impact grenades doing this, so 6, 7. And then the reason is because sometimes people will take a twitch drone and zap you. So you want to be able to kill that twitch drone with impact grenades if you need to. And there's 3 hatches upstairs. Go over those really quickly as well. So there's one in the kitchen over here. This would be 8. Nine over here in the stock room, and 10 back here, right in the bar. I would leave this radio intact if you're playing in the basement because it'll muddle your footstep sounds if you're flanking from garage late. For pieces of wire, let's say you have a bandit, a Jaeger, and a smoke, so you should have about 7 pieces of wire. Throw 1 here, 1 further down the hall. Probably put 1 over here in the moto entrance, that'd be 3. 1 in the construction tunnel where your smoke should be playing to stop the construction push. Put a piece here. That'd be 4. Then you could put 1 under the drop over here. That's 5. 1 over here and maybe 1 deeper. So that would be 7. If you want, alternatively, for the 7th one, you can put it under the kitchen drop. Or you can put it on the other side of the pulse well over here because people will... If this part's reinforced, they'll ash this part and sometimes try to run in late, especially if you kill their Habana or something like that. This is one of the few sites left in the game you shouldn't really have to roam too much. It is possible, but you're probably better off just holding down in sight. Okay, so we've gone over barbed wire, we've gone over reinforcements, ADS systems, probably put 1 here, 1 in the tunnel for your smoke by the barbed wire, and the other one you can put wherever you want, maybe at the front door just to kill some grenades. You can put 1 over here, because I'll show you, there's an angle, it's right here, through the kitchen, and you can throw grenades into the church. I'll go over this more in the attack video, but just know you should probably put an ADS here. It's not a bad idea. Somewhere over there is good. Okay, so we got ADSs, all that kind of stuff. Holes now. So as a smoke, it's going to be your job to make a lot of holes. Well, actually not too many on this map, but you'll make a full walk hole. I won't finish it out, but you get the idea. So you can, when people are hitting that barbed wire, say that if there's a bandit over here or a Jaeger, I guess I'll just finish it. You can see. So you can run out and just shoot the guy when he's hitting wire, which will often be a Blackbeard. You can actually do that from closer angles as well. Just run up and shotgun him, even if you're a smoke later in the round, which is nice. You should make a hole right here so that you can see when people are dropping through the kitchen hatch. So you can play all the way back here. This is why it's another good reason to put barbed wire underneath the kitchen hatch. If you decide to, is because if everybody opens the kitchen hatch nowadays with Habana, so you can just shoot them as they're falling, and you can either shotgun this out, like I said, or you can just throw an impact grenade at it. That works as well. Another couple of angles as well is you can actually make, if they're not running a Habana, which should be pretty rare nowadays, but you can make holes like this. And if they're trying to thermite, you could actually shoot the thermite off of the hatch from church. But most teams are probably going to just run a Habana that you play against. Okay, so we got basic setups down. We got reinforcements, wire, all that good stuff, positions. So bandit should be over here by the wall. And his priority is going to be to not let them in this black box corner. Because once they get this panel, so like the other ones, obviously, yes, they're important. Maybe you can pre-place all 3 batteries, hope they don't have a Thatcher. Probably not the best idea. Probably better off just actually putting one battery here at a time as they thatcher it. Just keep putting down more batteries. Or maybe put one on this panel, one on this panel, and then try to thatcher this wall right here. That's if they're going for a church take, which most teams nowadays will go for a kitchen take. Also as well, you can, I did this at the Season 2 LAN finals, you can shoot out the top of this wall. Even when it's reinforced, you'll be able to do this. And you can throw smokes over it, or what I was doing at the time was C4. And you can kill the thermite, or you can blow up the charges if there's somebody over there. Because ideally, they're probably not going to want to waste Habana charges over here because, well, they might. But they won't be able to get a full hole. It'll be a crouch hole, a vault hole, or a prone hole. Because kitchen hatch won't be able to really get open to the thermite for the reasons I said. You can just shoot the thermite off the top. So other spots to make some holes. If you're going to leave this soft over here, you can make, just with a regular gun, you can make a hole like that. Nice angle, it's pretty basic. You can see when they're dropping down the ladder from here. You can go higher. But you get the idea. You can see the ladder from here. Another angle you could play is until they open up this utility drop, you can peek through this little crack, and you can see when they drop down the ladder. It's a lot better than ACOG, like if a rook played here or something. But you can see it. It's mostly just prone, but you can see the edge of the ladder right there and get free kills off of it. I'm trying to think if there's any other good spots to play. If they're coming through the blue tunnel and they haven't opened your wall, which most of the time they won't, this wall should be soft. You can make a couple holes over here. And when they round this corner, it's free headshots. So, other things you could do as well is you could make, I don't have any more ammo left for this, but you can make holes in this wall. See if they're coming back haul. If you want to, you can leave this wall soft. And you could impact grenade these pallets right here. These pallets will actually disappear when you throw an impact grenade at them, as well as the pallets that are over here. And when you destroy the pallets that are over here, you can actually climb up on this welding unit and kind of look down the blue hall a little bit. And you can also get up in like this corner area, I guess, like on top of this grinder, I guess it is. So just a couple of different ideas for you guys. Another spot to be careful is once they have this open, the only safe areas are back here in the back of armory, which you still have to watch the hatch because there's certain angles they can hit you from, but you'll probably win the fight in that spot. And then over here, literally from like here, like all the way, like this is all not safe anymore. Like you can sit behind the cabinet, I guess. It's not the best spot really, or in the entrance of construction. But if you're going to be sitting over in this area, you kind of have to sit by these dummies over here. But yeah, just a quick, somewhat basic overview of the clubhouse basement, and we will move upstairs to the bar, second best site. Okay, now we are moving to the bar stockroom site. Again, we're going to want to take a smoke here. Valkyrie's always pretty nice. Pulse, Jaeger's pretty essential over here. Bandit can be okay. Rook's normally a good pick. Castle can be okay as well. But this site, this is what the one thing that I don't really like about this map too much is it relies on a lot of chaos past the basement. You're gonna have to try to make some plays, I guess. Let's put it that way. So first thing you want to do if you are, well, we'll go over reinforcements first, I suppose. So you have two options. I would shoot out that radio if you can as well. You have two options. We'll go over them both for the strip club. You can either reinforce this strip wall, which if you're a beginner, that might not be the worst idea. It should only take 2 reinforcements. Or you can go inside of the strip club and you can reinforce this wall, this wall, this wall, this wall. That's 4. And if you're going to play in here and the sound is annoying you, if you just shoot that speaker, that's where all the sound comes from, and it'll go dead silent after that. So if you decide you want to play in here, you would reinforce these 2 walls over here, board up this door, and I normally board up this backside too. Another thing you could do too, if you're like a pulse or something, you run up to this wall and you throw C4 over right off spawn and blow it up. If somebody spawns over there and they're walking up, you'll get a kill. So if you're spawning there, or if you're spawning there, or if you're like playing over there or whatever, just take your time walking up. Just give it a second. The person will get attacked at the last second as they're throwing, but you'll pretty much already be dead. So if you're going to be playing in here as well, before I cut myself off, I guess, or got off on another tangent, you're gonna want to battery this wall and not let them in here, because the other side of this wall is right outside. The other side of this wall over here, not quite as bad. It's a side hall. There also is a hatch over here as well too they can use. But like I said, not quite as bad. And if you're going to play there, you're gonna want to make a crouch hole so you can get out eventually at some point. So you're pretty much fighting in here for as long as you possibly can. Hardly anybody will go over here anymore. This is if Montaigne gets nerfed. This setup might become more relevant again. We normally set up here just in case, because some teams will take a Montaigne, and you can actually plant right in this doorway. So they'll take a Montaigne, clear out strip, they'll open up the strip window, so they block off the rotations, like, you know, anybody rotating from over the stairs or anything, and they'll just hit the Montaigne right here, guy goes behind and plants. So it's not a bad idea to at least put some pressure over here, or reinforce these walls, play a person or two in here to start. And if this way you can kill a few of them at least, and then maybe your team could win the 3v4 or something. So, but let's say we were gonna put 4 in the strip club. That's probably what I would recommend. I would put 2 more on this garage wall over here. 5, 6. Go on this wall here. 7, 8. Now for the last 2, you have a choice. You can either put them here, or if you're going to be playing somebody upstairs, you can put them here. So, optional. And if you want to as well, you can just put the 1 reinforcement over here if you're certain that they're going to go garage for whatever reason. And you could take the reinforcements off the top and the extra pair that you have off of the strip club, and you can reinforce these garages and play up top over here. So, okay, as a smoke, I shot the 1 hatch in the bar. There's 1 more hatch over here that you're going to want to shoot. And shoot out the whole bottom of this wall. If you have impact grenades, it might not be a bad idea. Like, open up the whole bottom part for sure, but it's not a bad idea to actually make, like, vault holes so you could rotate light here as well. Put some barbed wire over here. Definitely want at least 1 piece by the front door. 1 by each of these doors over here. 1 in the pool table window over there by the strip club. And then maybe 1 on the back side over here toward like that back hall. As a smoke, you'll be playing over here. Your main job is almost every single team will shoot down this door, blow up whatever wire you have, burn all your ADSs, and they'll try to just stick a Montaigne right here and then plant behind him. It's pretty much the best way to play it right now, since Montaigne can't die from C4. And it's just extremely hard. You can't shoot the person, so pretty much what you have to do is, which most other teams will do as well, is they'll open up this garage wall so that you're pinned in there. They'll clear out this close area of the cash room, plant right in front of them. So your job as a smoke is to somehow try to stop this. And if they're planning, by the way, here's another thing too. If they're planning behind a Montaigne and you throw the C4 at the Montaigne won't die, but the guy behind him will. So like that's another hint. Like if you have a C4, you know the guy's planning, he's safe. Just throw the C4 anyways, it's fine. So, pretty much, yeah, you get your wire here, here, another one here. Wouldn't be bad to put 1 somewhere over here, maybe like in this small little garage storage room. Also upstairs isn't too bad either, because you probably want to play a few people running around up here, like Pulse is good up here, or Valkyrie. So when this hatch opens, you can just throw C4 out. Another good idea too is you can make 2 rotate holes, like 1 here. Let's just pretend this is an impact grenade, and then 1 on the other side, so you can rotate back and forth cleanly. Like I said, this site is pretty difficult to defend. I would also pre-break this window and this window, so you can rotate across quickly. If you want to, what you can do as well is you can pre-break that window fully. And this window, you could break the bottom part and give yourself a vault option. This way you could just vault out when you want to. Another thing you could do too is just make like melee holes over here. And you can see across, like a single one is better. I just did a few so you can see more clearly. And you can see this way if someone's like holding that angle. Not really the best spot to play though, because they could shoot you if they're on the roof. But you get the idea. So essentially, the majority of teams are going to walk through that door and attempt to montane plant if they have any kind of coordination, or walk through this door and try to montane plant here. If they're not running a montane, or if you're just playing ranked, or if you kill their montane or something like that, a lot of times people will rotate over here and just try to plant by the dartboard. So another good spot to play is somewhere over here. Maybe have like somebody with C4 Valkyrie mute, something like that. Or Jaeger, so that they can just fast peek them and you can't get killed quite as easily from the pool window who would be watching them. It's a pretty good spot for, say, like a Rook to play, because he can watch the front door. He can, you know, if there's just a single person over here, like a Blackbeard, he can stop plant. He could also back the smoke up by just, like, pretty much laying down some cover fire, trying to shoot the person behind the montane. This way the smoke can't get pushed, or you can cover the smoke while he's smoking the montane. But like I said, definitely a hard site to defend. Those are just a couple like little angles and spots you can use. Additionally, you can impact this at the beginning of the round. And you could run out behind them, maybe from the back. There's other runouts as well. I mean, you could run out if they're not playing the stock door over here. You could run out over here, shoot them in the back as well. Pretty much, it's unfortunately there's not a great way to play this site. There's a lot of, you pretty much have to have like a lot of cheesy spots and stuff. There's more runouts. Like, so say if they're outside the kitchen door, over like the kitchen side door by stock, you can run out and shoot them for free. Say like they're back in this corner somewhere out here if you throw a Valkyrie camera. Another one that's pretty decent is you can run if they're planning in the pool window. If you're up top, you can run out over here. And you can run down on the pool window. This also is a good way to escape too, because you actually don't get detected. So say you're like trapped and they're pushing you from like the office side over there, and you know the pool room window's already open. Also, if they're at this front window, you can peek from the front door if they're not coming garage side or anything like that. Trying to think of a couple other angles you could use. Oh, there's another jump out as well for this kitchen door over here. Well, you can jump out on the front door through here. So jump off here, go down, the front door is right underneath you. If you have an impact hole, you can run out here and run around. If you don't have the impact hole, you could break this window and you could rotate right back through, so you're right back in, or you can go kitchen hall and run away, fight another day. There's just a couple of options. Like I said, the site, the way it's played right now with Montane just walking in the door and planting, and how easy it is to clear this area out, it relies a lot on like chaos and getting aggressive and getting some picks, as well as the other sites. So we'll go over the cash room next. Okay, so now we are going to go over the cash room hold, and then the master bedroom. These sites are both pretty terrible. We'll go with smoke, obviously, for sure for this one. Castle could be okay. Jaeger. Pulse is always good. Valkyrie. So we are going to the CCTV cash room. Both of these sites are extremely bad. The bar is not the best site either, but I guess it's better than this. So we'll quickly go over reinforcements. 1 here, 2 here, 3 here, 4 here. You can do 1 reinforcement here, or you can just blow up the whole wall. I like to blow up the whole wall, so we'll say 4. We need 4 upstairs. Maybe put 5, 6, 7, 8 over here. And then reinforce the stage, 9, 10. That'd be 10 full reinforcements on done. Probably want to make a hole right here. Probably place smoke here isn't bad. If you can bring him a shield, like if you have a castle, it'd be a great idea. You can bring him a shield this way instead of having the impact grenades. This way, if they're opening this up, you could sit behind the shield and smoke them out. And if they decide to vault through this window, you have an advantageous angle. As well as if they drop through the hatch, it's literally like right here where they drop, so you can get free kills off of that. So they'll probably either go for this site or blow up this wall, open all these windows, or go for this site, blow everything open and open it up. So what's underneath these two sites essentially? So underneath here we have the stock room, and underneath here we have the lounge. So kind of give you an idea, I'll shoot some holes in the floor. This site as well relies heavily on getting like a lot of like cheesy kills and stuff like that, so it might not be a bad idea as well to send somebody over. Go up top over here and shoot holes. They can be, you can throw an impact grenade here, or I'll just shoot some shotgun holes, so this way you can see when people are out here. Shoot some more holes over here. Just so they have stuff to worry about, right? Because otherwise, if you're just sitting in sight, you're gonna get annihilated. As well as pre-break, like all the bottoms of these windows. Same with the other ones, so you can vault out, get free kills. So maybe play like 2 people over here attempting to get picks. There's also super long runouts as well. So you can run out all the way from the strip club. If you just see somebody on the roof, say you throw a Valkyrie camera in the front yard, or they forget to shoot this default, and you could shoot them off the roof for free, especially if they're just camming up there. So that's like a super long run out that you can take advantage of. So the reason I was saying Pulse, Valkyrie, etc. Is because if you decide you want to castle off like this door or something like that, say, and you have all this reinforced, castle off some of the stuff down here, you can play below and throw some C4s up at people. It can be somewhat effective. I actually would probably say just take the C4 up top, and when they open this hatch, just have Pulse. Oh, he's right here. Okay, no problem. You know, throw your C4 at him. Also, this window, if you decide to play somebody over here, you can play on top in the garage as well. Get some decent angles on this window. You can move the hole, obviously, or make additional holes. Play like a rook over here, maybe with an MP5 behind a shield. Get like a nice pixel gap peek. Also, if you reinforce these garage doors, if they don't have a thermite, then you can just concentrate on the one door because they won't be able to get inside. Or if they have a Habana and they want to get inside beneath you, that means they can't open any of the top reinforcements on you, which is always nice. So, like I said, the site's not too great. You might have to play it in ranked at some point, so that's why I decided to go over it. We'll also go over the master site just to cover all the sites, but definitely want to just recommend picking this site. Okay, now we will go over what, in my opinion, is the worst site, the master bedroom gym. Essential operators to take here, probably Smoke, Pulsar Valkyrie. Mute's not bad, Rook's always good. Jaeger would be really nice here, Bandit as well. So we will go to the gym bedroom. Should never have to really play this site, but we'll go over it either way. So we'll go over reinforcements really quickly. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then down here we can do 9, 10. The reason we want to do down here is it can stop people from like cutting off your rotations down, because like a lot of times if there's someone's picking this site in ranked or something, I'll just shoot a hole in the wall right here and just make sure they can't come down the stairs. If I know they're all upstairs or something. But one of the reasons this site is really bad is because you can open up all the walls. There's 2 hatches in the ceiling, and if you sit back there, you can cut off the stair rotate from both of these sides. This is a better place to watch than downstairs in the bar. But it just cuts off, like, you can't really play up here anymore, right? Because you just get shot. So the way that you want to play this site is to open up this side as well. So just give them a lot of stuff to look at. Place barbed wire all over the place. That's what I was saying. Bandit's good. You can put a couple pieces of barbed wire here. One in front of this window. That's say about 4. One underneath of the drops. It's 5, 6. And then you have one more piece left. You could put it, say, on the stairs over here or something. That's 7. And all the floor under here is spammable. So that's ideally how you're going to want to play the site. So the jukebox is right under these windows, under this window. This site is like behind like this like hatch, I guess, like by the dining tables where they put soccer flag. Okay, we'll call it soccer flag. And then over here is underneath the pool table. So this black mat and this right here, any kind of carpet in the game, you can't actually like clearly shoot through them. Like I'll show you. For example, this is underneath the kitchen as well, by the way, so you can kind of see the kitchen down there. So it might not be a bad idea. Put a piece of barbed wire, like I said, under here, and just blow the person sky high when they drop into it with pulse or something. Well, I guess this carpet you can break, but a lot of carpet in the game you can't. Like I'm pretty sure you can't break this piece. Okay, so not all of it. Some of it, I guess, interacts very strangely. Put it that way. But you can C4 through all of this, which is nice. So you can be underneath playing with C4 and deny with C4. That's why I said maybe taking at least 2 C4s, say like a Valkyrie and a Pulse. This way you have like the information as you're throwing the C4. You can also make a rotate hole back here. That's pretty nice. Try to make it. I'm running out of ammo now. But if you're playing in this back hall, you could actually just hug this wall, and you could sneak into the toilet all without ever being seen by that window, which is pretty nice. Just like the other side as well, I said it's going to be pretty difficult to play. So you're going to want to open up a bunch of shotgun holes over here. You're going to want to open this window and place some people over here. So, as well as runouts. So you can run out of, if you see somebody over here on like a pulse sensor just sitting by this window, you can open this pool table window like in advance if you want to, or you can open it late. Doesn't matter, just rip it down and run out and just like throw your C4 up there. Also the same runout I was telling you guys about earlier. If you know somebody's up by the water tower, say they forget a default cam, or if you have a camera up, you can run out and shoot them off. You can also make impact grenade holes in the garage as well, and you can run out of the garage, shoot people off the roof. A couple different options right there. Overall, you probably shouldn't have to play this site really ever. I just wanted to cover it just in case somebody wanted to. Like maybe if you're more comfortable playing it for whatever reason, you can. If you want to, like I said, instead of reinforcing this, you can make murder holes in here or put a mirror here. I don't think it's the best idea because once this hatch is open, they can just shoot you for free and then use your own mirrors against you. Additionally, you can leave this wall soft, and you can make a bunch of murder holes in here and just force them to waste like an ash charge or something on it. This way, if they're not going for it later in the round, you can come back in here if they haven't opened the hatch and shoot them for free. But like I said, primarily you're going to want to play underneath with C4 so you can deny plant, basically. And I would probably leave this hatch closed. If they decide to be stupid enough and plant on the hatch, you can just, if you blow out a hatch and the diffuser's on top of it, it instantly diffuses it and you win the round. So never plant on a hatch as well. But I think that should just about do it. I just want to thank you guys. If you enjoyed the video and you want some more of this kind of content, just like and subscribe. If not, I just hope you got something out of the video. That's cool for me too. And I'll see you guys in the next map next time.